Greetings, fam. What's up? This is Kenny with Tarot. Say what? Listen, listen, listen. First of all, I'm so excited. I'm so grateful. I have the best supporters, and one in particular. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I had commented on an electric lighter that they had, and they gifted it to me, or one. And so I'm really excited to actually have it. I'm always searching for my lighter, and you know, this is the one that I think I can use. This is an electric lighter in black. So let me just go ahead and pull that out there really quickly. It's USB chargeable, and I can't wait to use it. Hopefully there's already a charge to it. Let's see. Listen to that. Ta-da! Okay, I'm excited about that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, and so let's get into this deck. I'm not sure which deck I'm going to use. I'm hoping it's a good one. Starting open? No. The Hieronymus Bosch Tarot from Rockpool. So this is the deck here. The Hieronymus Bosch Tarot. That's the deck I'm going to be using today. Let me turn my lighter off. Save that. So I'm not sure when, where, why, how I came across this deck. It's probably just been one of those decks, and like when I see a new deck come out or a deck that I haven't received so far, then I grab it and I can do it. So this deck is created by Travis McHenry, Hieronymus. And it says on the back, there are a few artists whose work has sustained the power to shock, amaze, and delight audience for over 500 years. But anyone who views the golden of earthly delight will surely experience all three emotions at once. Although Hieronymus Bosch has a reputation of being a brilliant madman in his time, he was regarded as the master of his art. His unique, dreamlike style led him to be crowned the first surrealist in a period when the artistic consensus was one of realism. Okay, so friends, this is the deck that we'll be using today. I'm loving this. Look at this. I love the way this opens. Look at that. And then you see this beautiful, beautiful scape. Okay, so let's get into this. I have an appointment, a medical appointment in a bit, so I'm gonna be going through this one. Hopefully get this video done. If not, we'll see. Here's the guide. You can see it's in color. It's, excuse me. It's 100 and something pages. You see, okay. The names are different in this deck. The names are definitely different than our traditional names. Okay, so we'll be looking at that. And then in the suits, we have, it looks like we have, what do we have? I see berries, I see birds, I see swords, and I see vessels. Okay, so, hey, we know what a berry is, probably the pentacles. The birds are probably air. No, swords would be air. I don't know. Hey, we'll get to it. So, what are they? Vessels, cups, swords. We have birds, which are, in this case, I don't even know. We have suit of skates. I'm like all mixed up, my friends. Let me start over. So in terms of the suits, we have berries that correspond to the earth signs or pentacles. We have suit of skates, which are water and metal. That's where I got confused. Okay, then we have the swords, and then we have the coins. I don't know. I'm so confused with these folks, people. Books, neither books, neither vessels. Hey, maybe I don't know what I'm looking at. I feel like I'm seeing so many things. Birds, skates, swords. Okay. Did I say books? I don't know, friends. I'm sorry. I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm looking at. We'll see that. We'll see when we get to them. Okay. How about that? So this is the Hieronymus Tarot by Travis McHenry and published by Rockpool Publishing. So already I can tell you I am really enjoying the color on the cards, this blue color. Let's see, when did this deck come out? Oh, it came out in 2022, so this looks like a pretty new deck. Okay, cool. Rockpool Publishing. Travis McHenry, do we know who that is? Was I pulled the Bosch artwork? I have another Bosch Tarot deck here that I haven't even begun to look at right now. This is the other Bosch Tarot deck I have. I don't know if it's the same. Okay, cool, friends. Let's get into this. It looks like this deck has names for any and everything. Suits, the court cards, the major arcana, but we will get into that. Check out the back of the card, right? Then check out that. It's a little bit flimsy, not too bad, but it's a flimsy deck compared to some of the ones that I really like. Okay, so here we go. Each of the cards appears to have a meaning on the bottom of them, so that'll help us remember. My friends, this is a beautiful, 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 beautiful deck. It's not, yeah, this is a beautiful deck. I'm enjoying it already. Okay, so we have the Wayfarer. We have the Conjurer. The Mistress of Terror. The Virgin Mother. We have the Kings of the East. You know, I mean, of course, I'm going to have to say something about, you know, in terms of these exaggerated black features that we would see probably in the artwork at that time. But, you know, look how exaggerated some of those features are compared to their white counterpart. That's just me. Of course, I'm going to mention that. We have the Surgeon. We have the Lovers. We have Deception. We have Ignorance. We have Illumination, which I love that. Again, the Hermit. The Table of Plenty. Yes, look at the Flowery Pusher. That's fun. The Barrel Boy. Death. These are beautiful cards. Very, very beautiful cards. Very beautiful. We have Paradise. We have Temptation. We have River to Hell. We have the Dreamer. Grail Knight. The Christ Child. We have the Ascent of the Blessed. Judgment, and we have the World. Okay, so beautiful cards, beautiful cards, beautiful cards, beautiful cards. You know, I like some of the traditional names. It's something that, but these are completely all new for me. So next we have the Berries, which I'm just kind of flipping through. Okay, so I guess we have our court cards first. Gosh, my friends, this is so... Okay. I'm just going through it, friends, because I'm looking at all the court cards first. Okay, so let me go ahead and separate those out. Our court cards. I can tell you, like, this is the part where I really don't like. I'm sorry. This deck is so I'm just going to say this. Okay, so the way that the deck appears to be, we have the Page of Berries, the Knight of Berries, the Baron of Berries, the Prince of Berries, the Queen of Berries, and the King of Berries, and then we have the Ace of Berries. So I'm going to put that to the side. Put this to the side. I'm just reassembling the deck, my friends. So that's where you see me at right now. Okay, so I mean, I'm really liking the deck. It's just that my enthusiasm right now is just not fair because it just seems like I'm looking at some things that just aren't flowing for me right now, okay? Where'd the swords go? When I told you I was confused, friends, it wasn't just making this crap up. Page of Skates. berries, birds, vessels, swords, king of swords, ace of swords. Okay, so we have berries, we have birds, we have vessels, we have swords, and we have skates. So, am I looking at 5 court cards? We have books. What the heck am I looking at, my friends? The ace of books. We have coins. Sins of wrath, sins of lust, sins of sloth, sins of envy, sins of blood. Okay, friends, hey. So I have to go back because I am thoroughly confused in terms of what this deck is, and I don't really understand it. So we have, in each of these, we have berries, we have birds, we have vessels, we have books, we have swords, we have coins, we have skates. And they all start off with, they all have an ace card. They have a page. This is the berries. This is the knight of berries. This is the baron of berries. This is the princess of berries. This is the queen of berries. And this is the king of berries. So I'm not quite sure. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then that goes for each of the suits, my friend. And I don't even know what I don't know what I'm actually looking at. Friends, what do you all think? Like, you are seeing me in my most confused state right now. So I kind of want to look at this. Okay, so let's just read the introduction because I don't know what the freak I'm looking at. There are a few artists whose work has sustained its power to shock, amaze, and delight audience for more than 500 years. But anyone who views the Garden of Earthly Delights will experience all these emotions at once. Esoteric symbology runs rampant through Bosch's paintings, even those he did not craft with explicitly religious or philosophical themes. While his paintings were just as unusual in his day as they are in modern viewers, Bosch contemporaries understood symbolic meaning behind the strange visions. In 2017, I came up with the idea of creating a deck of tarot cards using images from Hieronymus Bosch's paintings. There's plenty of chaos in our daily existence, but if we can slow down and look closely, we're often surprised by the beauty we find. When Bosch lived and worked, the original tarot game enjoyed great popularity throughout Europe, and some of the familiar images on the modern tarot decks are virtually identical to Bosch's work. He goes on to say, the guiding philosophy I used to create this deck was, what if Hieronymus Bosch had been commissioned to create the first tarot deck? What symbols would he use as suits for the major arcana? Or for the minor arcana? What figures might he consider as trump cards in the major arcana? The tarot began, after all, as a game, and only later was it used for divination. As I pulled scenes and characters from Bosch's artwork, I had the benefit of knowing the hermetic and astrological meanings inherent in the cards. I have rendered these as accurate as possible within the given constraints. Scholars of both art and the occult may question my choice and hopefully discover even deeper esoteric meanings than I have revealed. I also wish to help enhance enjoyment and appreciation for Bosch's paintings. Even the most eagle-eyed observer can't possibly identify all the interesting elements from the Garden of Earthly Delights in a single viewing. I have a large print of this painting on my office wall, and occasionally I'll pause to seek out new tidbits from among the clustered nude figures and fiendish creatures. Before reading this book, please take a moment to journey through the cards and let them make a first impression on you. Reading the tarot is intensely personal art. The meaning and definitions I provide here are only one person's interpretation. So it's just more of that. They go on to say about the major arcana, about the history of the major arcana. So they have the major arcana cards. Y'all can look at my face and see I don't know what the hell I'm looking at right now. I really don't. The minor arcana. Okay, so here we go. Instead of forcing Bosch's images into traditional 4 suits of tarots, the minor arcana has been designed around Bosch's motifs and allegories. His most common recurring symbols were berries, birds, skates, swords, vessels, books, and coins. Many of these symbols have familiar correspondence in traditional tarot. With the suits rearranged, it is not necessary to rely on number cards. Each suit is now comprised entirely of its court cards along with an ace, which represents the suit's meaning as a whole. The novel approach brings new life to the minor arcana, and once the octaves of the court cards are learned, reading these cards becomes a second nature. The corresponding elements provided here are simply to help understand the general meaning of the suits and do not form part of Bosch's symbolology. My friends, my friends, my friends. So again, I tell you, we have the major arcana that I've went through. We have, I'll just go back through these really quickly. I already showed you the berries. Here's the birds. We have the ace of birds. We have a page of birds. We have a knight of birds. We have a baron of birds. We have a prince of birds. We have a queen of birds. And we have a king of birds. Also, we have a ace of vessels. We have a page of vessels. We have a knight of vessels. We have a baron of vessels, a prince of vessels, the queen of vessels, and a king of vessels. Whew. My friends, we got 4 more suits to go. We have the ace of books, the page of books, the knight of books, the baron of books, the prince of books, the queen of books, and the king of books. Going on, we also have the ace of swords, the page of swords, we have the knight of swords, the baron of swords, the prince of swords, the queen of swords, and the king of swords. I have to spend some more. I have to spend some time with this, my friends. I really, really have to. Okay? We have the ace of skates, the page of skates, the knight of skates. Listen, it's a beautiful deck. Baron of skates, the prince of skates, the queen of skates, and the king of skates. Okay. Then we have the ace of coins, the page of coins, the knight of coins, the baron of coins, the prince of coins, the queen of coins, and the king of coins. And finally, we have the, the sin of wrath, the sin of lust, the sin of sloth, the sin of envy, the sin of gluttony, the sin of greed, and the sin of pride. My friends, my friends, my friends, I need to spend some more time with this deck. And I won't force myself to do a reading on this deck. I need to force myself to look at it and see what I'm actually looking at and read the guide a little bit more. Before I use this deck, my friends, I am going to study up a little bit more and find out more about what I'm actually looking at. With that said, I promise to come back with this deck. But right now, this deck is not going to be used today. I want to actually study and do this deck justice. This is a beautiful, beautiful deck. It's just a reconception that I need to spend some time with. My friends, I love you. Check back later. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok and all of those social medias. Also, head over to Instagram and hit that subscribe button. Okay, my friend, just a walkthrough, not a thorough review of it because I need to spend some more time and definitely not pulling from this deck today. Love you, friends.